What is up, boys and girls? S1000RR back with another video, and today is going to be a 1-year review on the 2023 S1000RR. This goes for the 2024 as well because it is literally the same exact thing as in my previous video. Pop it up on the screen. This is going to be my review, my personal opinion for everything. Just a 1-year review, how it's treating me so far, the reliability, the expenses, the maintenance, and the mods that you're going to be want to be doing to this beautiful bike. So as you can see, I have a lot of mods done to this bike, like a lot, if the camera can focus that well. I'm going to be naming off a few that are like really necessary. I think all of them are necessary to my extent, but all of them that should be done to your bike to make it look better, to make it sound better, and so on and so forth. So the first up, I have the RPM carbon belly pan right here. You can't see it that well in the light, but I got the glossy version, the glossy twill version. That was $547. This bike is very expensive. Modless wise, very expensive. You're gonna be spending a lot of money because it's a newer bike, it's a super bike, and a lot of the companies are making that, and they know that you spent a lot of money on this bike, so they know you're gonna spend a lot of money on mods. RPM carbon air filter cover. So I have this right here. That is a RPM carbon air filter cover. I got the same thing, gloss and twill. $202, sorry. The ceramic coat, $450. Akrapovic titanium headers. So I got a full titanium headers done on this motorcycle basically right when I got it unlocked at 600 miles. All of that goes right up into the engine. Beautiful sounding. I'll throw a clip of it up on the screen now of how it sounds. That was $1,879.42. The SC Project slip-on, so this little can right here, that was $905.95. The radiator guard, so right here, I had to get this radiator guard because otherwise the radiator was like fully out there and anything and everything could hit it, rocks could hit it. That was $72. The RNG frame sliders are right here. They protect your bike if you ever decide to tip it like I have 2 times. It probably saved me around like $1,000 each time. Those were $166.44. Next, I have the Woodcraft rear spools, which are right here. That's how I put it on this stand. That was only $23.46. Next, I have the BT Moto Sage 1 tune, $950. Thank you, Brentoon. Thank you, BT Moto. If you want to use my code S1000RR, all caps, no spaces. If you have a bike like this and you do not have it tuned, you truly are not unlocking the full potential of the motorcycle at all. This bike comes heavily restricted from factory, so just consider it. Look up my YouTube video of should you do it. I'll pop it up on the screen. BT Moto mirror block offs, $105. So I have these because I hated the look of the factory mirrors. They're sitting right over there. I hated the look of it. Actually, fun fact, when I was putting this bike together, I accidentally didn't tighten one of them good enough, so it came flying off at like 120 miles an hour. So literally some more is supposed to arrive today. TFT screen protector, $60.12. So I have this screen protector right here. Just helps it so it doesn't get scratches on the actual screen because that screen alone is around $1,600. You're gonna need that. The TWM quick action gas cap, $138.95. And this basically just helps you take out the gas quick. It looks good. It's all black instead of like the gross silver. I have it sitting over there. It just makes it match the bike a lot better. Rim stickers. So I got these rim stickers right here. Those are like $72 on eBay. My girlfriend bought them for me for my birthday or for Christmas last year. One of the two. They look great. Kind of ties the bike together. Otherwise, it's just all black. The NRSC fender eliminator. So the fender eliminator is back here. I can't show it that much because of my plate, but that was $235. I got the BT Moto Stage 2 tune. I just did the Stage 2. That was my last video. I'll pop it up on the screen here. That was $299. BT Moto intake flapper delete, which is inside of the airbox. That was $100. BT Moto IAT relocation. That was $75. BT Moto velocity sacks. That was $199. And the RPM carbon tank side cover, which is still coming in the mail. I ordered it. It's gonna be here in like 5 weeks, but that was $415. So total, I'll put the total up on the screen here, $6,895.49 just in mods. Holy shit. Holy f Guys, did you just see that? Oh my God, a bird just came right in. Holy shit. So yeah, you're gonna be spending a lot of money on mods. I'm not doing that to gloat or anything. I put a lot of money in this bike, and I know that. It happens over time. I've had this bike for a year, and obviously you're gonna put money into it, right? So yeah, those are the mods. You're gonna be paying a lot of money on the mods. It's kind of a given, unless if you don't want to mod it out, that's all up to you. Next up, I have what are the expenses of this motorcycle, and I mean like maintenance costs, oil change costs, and blah, blah, blah. Thankfully, I have had no problems with this bike whatsoever, and I mean none. Seriously, not one problem with this bike. I had to do 2 oil changes so far. Sounds about right, 2, maybe 3. I've done it myself. I've done the oil changes myself on this bike besides the first service. The first service was like $400, like getting it unlocked and everything, which isn't that bad. It's still not good, but it's not that bad. And then the second oil change, I just ordered it off of Amazon or whatever. The link will be in the description of whatever I ordered off of Amazon. It was a whole oil change kit. It came with the filter. Otherwise, you can go to your local dealer and get some oil. That was like $100. So it's not that bad. Thankfully, I've had nothing else wrong with this bike. I mean, the tires, obviously, once you get some miles on this bike, you're gonna need new tires. I think I spent $500 on tires so far, which this is my second set. So it's not that bad. It's the same as every other 1000cc, really. And it's the same as a lot of other motorcycles, so it's not horrible. The reliability of the S1000, that is my next up. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me about my personal experience, and my personal experience is it's been great. I haven't had any problems with this bike, like I said in my previous point that I had to make. I've had no problems with this bike whatsoever, thank God, because I know how expensive it can get, and I know BMW has like, oh, they're not that reliable around their name, especially the S1000 and the M1000, but I've had no bad experience with this bike. Nothing, not one thing. The quick shifter's been working amazing. The engine's been working amazing. Had no sounds in the engine. I didn't have to bring it into the dealer because of something weird. The only problem that I do have with this bike is that the recalls on this bike. So there's been a front lever recall, front brake lever recall for probably a year now. And my dealer still does not have the parts for it. I don't know if that's just my dealer or if that's BMW or what's going on there with that, but they still haven't given me like a call saying, hey, the part's in, and I told them to do that. So I don't know, maybe I should follow up with them, but the recall is horrible on this bike. It takes forever to come. That's the only problem that I've had with this bike so far, reliability wise. Now, number 4 is the rideability of the S1000RR. The rideability is amazing. That's the reason why you bought this bike, right? It is amazing. A lot of people say that it doesn't have like a soul and like you're not scared to ride this, which I can say that it's true to an extent, but once you get a tune on it, it is not. This bike is amazing. It handles corners amazing. It has the power everywhere you go with the tune on it. Otherwise, without the tune, there's not really a lot of power in the lower RPMs. But I'll throw some clips of the Tail of the Dragon and you guys can see, I mean, I'm not a professional driver by any means, but like I was going within my comfort zone and this bike was taking it amazingly. Number 5 is what this bike has to offer that others do not. And it's really simple. There's a reason why this is one of the most popular 1000cc sport bikes is because it has amenities, driver amenities like cruise control and heated grips and different mode selections and all that stuff that makes the ride so much better. You don't think that you're gonna use it until you have it. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. The cruise control is a game changer on highways. If you're just cruising, you're not trying to speed, and you just wanna take your right hand off of the handlebar for a little bit and just chill there and go 70, 80, whatever. The cruise control goes up to like 120 miles an hour and I stopped trying after that. So that's pretty crazy too. Just a little fun fact for you guys. I can't really think of any other amenities that this bike has to offer that others do not. A lot of the other sport bikes are starting to add cruise control and heated grips, but most of them still do not have it yet. But it is still an amazing bike and I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm very glad that I bought this S1000 compared to anything else like the V2 Ducati or the R1. The R1 is very slow compared to other 1000cc's. So this is why I love the S1000. Now, number 6, this is kind of a funny one, but do I get complimented on it a lot? And you can't lie to yourself. When you buy a bike, you like to get complimented on the bike itself. You can't lie, I love it. I started a YouTube channel because I love compliments and I love building a community around something that I love. So whenever I go out to a drag race or anything, if I go out to a sport bike ride, a lot of the people are sitting there staring at my bike. It helps that it's all red, right? And if people know what it is, they know how like cool it is, I guess, like cool, right? Oh my God, I'm so cool, I drive an S1000. Oh my God, I'm in debt. But yes, this bike is amazing for compliments, only by men though. I've never had a compliment by a woman besides my own girlfriend, and even then she doesn't really care. So that's number 6. The other one is it good for social media? So if you want to start a YouTube channel and if you're looking to get one of these bikes to kind of get your name out there, that is literally exactly what I did. I didn't have a plan to get this and then have a YouTube channel. I already had planned on having a YouTube channel, and then just this bike kind of fell into my lap. I was gonna do it on my old CBR S1000RR 2006, but then I ended up buying that this last February. So 2023 of February, I ended up buying this. I had no plans on buying it whatsoever, but without this bike, I promise you I wouldn't be anywhere near the subscriber count that I am right now, because I can put this bike in the title of my YouTube and Instagram and everything like that, and I get a bunch of likes and a bunch of people looking at that stuff, because a lot of people, this is their dream bike, and this is my dream bike until I got it. Now it is still my dream bike, but now, you know, since you already have it, you're looking for more. But anyways, this bike is perfect for Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever you guys are thinking about maybe starting for fun. I highly suggest getting this bike, an H2, an R1, all the big brand names. It will help you tremendously with your social media, and I never would have thought I came this far with YouTube or anything like that, but it was all thanks to this bike, and because I know how to edit and make thumbnails and stuff like that to an extent, right? But it is all thanks to this bike, because I have this bike in the title and it automatically gets at least 1,000 views, more than likely at least. That being said, thank you for 2,500 subscribers. 2,500 subscribers is mind-boggling. My goal last year was to have 1,000 by the end of the winter, or by the end of the summer, and I ended up hitting 2,000 right in the middle of winter. So it was amazing. Thank you guys so much. My goal for this year, 2025, is 5,000 subscribers. I think we can do it. It's a little bit out of reach, but I think we're gonna be able to do it with all these videos that I have planned. I have a huge video planned for Mother's Day, so please stay tuned for that. I'm very, very, very excited to do it. Anyways, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys like kind of learned a little bit for what this whole bike entails. I love you guys. Take it easy. Kilo, say bye. Kilo, say bye.